I think
Oh,
I think we live. Should be live.
You are.
we live.
Yo, we back. Lifestyle after 5. So it's Lord Shu, your moderator. I'm scrolling Facebook right now, and the first thing I see is WDJY 99.1 posting the Lifestyle After 5 logo. Thanks, radio station. Appreciate that, y'all. So if you are watching this for the first time, which I hope not, please share this with your friends, family members, and also thanks for showing love if you've been coming back every week to our Wednesday live stream to roll us into the radio show every night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, WDJY 99.1. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for showing love. Also, we've been getting a lot of sales lately on the hoodies and t-shirts, and people are liking all the modified ones like the one I have on now. I just made this shirt up, but we have other shirts probably be popping up soon, so y'all keep on showing love. Leave us some comments so I can actually say them in the live stream. I've been waiting for a comment. It's been too long now. It's been over a few months.
I like that shirt you got. I like the shirts that you be making up and be wearing. You think I can get one?
Yeah.
Not even gonna lie. That's the exact
Say-
same
say
thing that
we-
I
yeah.
said
we-
when I
say
first
we-
popped on. I'm like, that looks so nice.
Now, can we
Okay.
get
Can I
one?
get one?
Look, it's hey, look, I had shout out to Deuce, but I ordered him a hoodie today. So don't worry, y'all. The more people keep asking for these, they'll be up on the website. I also have the shirts that Ali wore on Valentine's Day and Imred. That those shirts will be available on the website soon. So do
I
not
don't have
fret.
no money though, but can I get one?
I'm- Ain't
You
your
I don't have
birthday
no
coming?
money.
Our birthday's coming up soon, man.
birthday.
Yeah. Look, we'll just throw
Oh,
Shot
what
in the
day
mix,
is your
man.
birthday?
Hey, my birthday is every day.
There you go. Yeah, see, he's celebratory, man. I like that energy, yo.
I'm just
But
asking
yeah,
the question that everybody else will answer. Can I
oh
get a
man,
shirt?
let
Hold
me
on, so
get one of them,
all right.
cuz
Let him ask it. Now you answer like you gonna answer it. If it was you,
if it was
What?
me,
no, Ali, answer the question. Answer your own question in your own
oh
voice.
man.
I'm gonna say like I always say, you got to see Lord Shoe.
See, exactly. Hey, you need to text that guy. Text you.
But in the back of
Ali's
your mind,
kids
you
come
saying,
up.
So
"Hell
I'm just
no."
going straight to Lord Shoe.
Hell no.
Can I get a shirt? A CMD
Hell
red.
no. All right, y'all. Well, that's all I had to say. Let's get the show on the road. We got some fire co-hosts in here tonight, fire guest hosts. I'm interested to see this show. Yeah, I'll be moderating in the comments tonight. So please leave some comments so I can deliver them to everybody. If y'all got
Yeah,
questions, ask them. Till next time,
Comments
y'all. I'm
need to
out.
be busting. Y'all need to get in there.
Issues going on. I don't know who he talking to. He had to come off screen. I guess he talking to his animals. But welcome to another Wednesday night with Lifestyle After 5. We got MD Red, we got Vanna, and we got Tim Woodard. And Tim, you're going to like this holiday that we got coming up. You know, we always start with our Wednesday holidays. So today, February 21st, it's National Sticky Buns Day.
Ooh.
I could really go somewhere with that one with some good sticky buns. It is
we
a
going.
delightful day to
fucking
enjoy to enjoy and those gooey cinnamon sugar coated pastries
Gooey.
topped with a sticky glaze. Hey, I don't make this up. I'm just reading. Topped with a sticky glaze. Okay.
Damn.
Mm, damn.
My job.
How much them
This is
folks
literally
pay
my
you on the
job.
side to do that, to say that?
I need even. But I guess if you locked up, that could mean something else too. You don't want that honey bun.
Now, you don't want them sticky buns, sticky gooey buns.
Or maybe you do.
Oh shit.
Shout out to those locked up.
No.
I'm just
Emred, are you
saying.
still sleepy? Are
Hell
you still
no.
sleepy, buddy?
No, I'm on that shit.
And this is shout out to you, Tim. It is International Mother Language Day, a day to celebrate linguistic diversity and promote awareness of the importance of preserving native languages around the world.
That's
Ishwa. Can you say
Well,
Well,
Ishwa?
why don't you? Well, why didn't you ask?
Big bomb for Ishua.
Native language around the world, mother tongue, original.
We need to get some comments. We may have to get some Ishwa classes or something going around and some tutoring. We really need to talk about that and put a master class together.
You know what we need to do? We need to learn it and do a whole episode in using Ishwa language.
Oh man.
But the only thing is, no one would know what the hell we're saying during the show unless they studied
Yeah,
Ishwa.
that could make them want to go learn that.
We'd
shit.
have to have subtitles and
Right.
I'm saying
That'd be the episode that we like completely go out of pocket, reveal all our deepest secrets. Skeletons emptied from the closet. That's like no, you have to go and translate that shit to understand.
Could have closed caption.
no.
Someone's
But then
gonna
if we
admit
went
to
in
murder.
subtitles, no one would sit there and read for an hour.
Honey, you doubt anime watchers. You doubt anime watchers. I knew a
Oh,
dude
we
in
back on
high school
anime
that
again.
learned Japanese entirely off of watching subtitled anime.
That's brutal. That's a hardcore way of learning a language. I did hear that's the best way to learn when you are in a country. Just go there and listen to the radio and watch the TV. I tried that back when I had Telemundo. It didn't work out so well.
The easiest way.
Listen to when you hear Telemundo,
the easiest way. The Telemundo is a good way. Believe it or not, you can actually learn if you're watching on them. But the easiest ways to learn languages, number one, easiest way is in person. Living in a vicinity and talking to actually being around people in person, of physical, learning. Now, after that, then you have your this one right here is mind blowing. Sleep. The second best way to learn a language is while you sleep.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've seen those videos where you learn Spanish in your sleep, and that works the same way that sleep
So what you do? You just play.
affirmations and
You just
binaural
play the
beats.
language while you sleep.
Well,
Exactly,
see,
because your brain does not stop working. Your brain doesn't stop
thank
working
you.
when you fall asleep.
Right.
It works subconsciously. That's why people use sleep affirmations, binaural beats, guided meditations while they're sleeping to unconsciously and subconsciously reprogram their brain. This is something that I have been doing actively since I was 16 years old and started taking my spirituality more seriously. And honestly, sleep affirmations are the best thing because the affirmations work with the law of attraction. What you think, say, and hear in your everyday life becomes what you pull towards you. So when you think about that, it's like, okay, I can actively pull towards me what I want by listening to this while I'm doing the dishes or while I'm editing a video or just going to sleep. I'm already there. Your brain is constantly working, and the best way to work with your brain is to understand how to subconsciously reprogram it, because to rework everything and rewire everything is a huge task. But you start.
Glad you brought up
at the
binary
basics
beats. I
of
got to
it.
get back into binary beats. I used to be on that. And Vanna, explain to people what binary beats are. A lot of people probably never heard of that. And you can find it on YouTube.
Oh, they're all over the place. So binaural beats work with frequency and hertz of sound. Sound is the best way to display how energy works in science and in magic. They're really much closer than they are different. So sound, as we all learned in school, works on waves of frequencies. Different pitches have tighter and wider waves of frequency, producing different sounds in our ears. And hertz and frequencies work at these same waves. For example, the theta frequency at 6 hertz.
You're too technical for this audience, Vanna. You're too technical. You gotta break it down a little bit.
You
Give them the
asked me.
general.
You know what she's talking about. She knows exactly what she's talking about.
I know she does, but I'm
yeah.
saying for the audience that don't know, because they don't. When you start talking hertz and frequency and everything else,
I think you're talking about
okay,
you may lose.
Let me explain. So say you listen into your music. You have a song that is really ragey, aggressive. I'm gonna kick this bitch in the ass and push him down the stairs, kind of fuck him up. That kind of energy vibrates at a certain frequency that low vibrational energy vibrates at. This creates a lot of anger, fear, anxiety based reactions. Whereas if you were going to listen to something like Water by Aisha Badru, which is actually one of my favorite songs ever, everything she makes speaks to me on a spiritual level. It is very calming, soothing, low, with her nice voice still. Has a completely different frequency. The song itself, the sound it makes, emanates a different feeling. When you apply that with those different frequencies, that kind of idea to something like binaural beats, you have ones that can lower anxiety because that frequency that sound is emanating at going through your headphones or ambiently through your space of your home through your speaker or phone, that sound, the frequency it's at is going to reach your brain and work in a way to lower the frequency that your anxiety is working at.
Now
This
there
works
are
for
certain
pain
binaural
relief.
beats where you can actually get a high off of them because on some of them that I've listened to where they feed one frequency in one ear and they feed another frequency in the other ear and it tricks the brain because there's actually one
Mhm.
they got where it's like a helicopter and you close your eyes and you actually think a helicopter is go on YouTube. This is an experiment for all the listeners. Go on YouTube, go in binary beats, imaginary a helicopter flying around your head, something's gonna pop up. But it's actually if you go in there and you play the binary beats and you close your eyes, you will actually your brain will actually think a helicopter is flying around your head. Show you how the power of the brain works. Now, our moderator Shu has been putting some weird things into the comment. He said, if you remember the episode of Dexter's Laboratory, Dexter actually learned French in his sleep.
Yeah, but
Then what else did he say? Let me go back to what he was saying.
No, let me say this about the subconscious, the brain learning in your sleep. See, the thing is, when you go to sleep, your body is tired. Your body is just repairing all the damage throughout the day. The damage is the stuff you eat. It's got to clean out all that junk and put it over here, digest this to the side, and then so basically your body only thing shuts down is your 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 conscious. Everything in your conscious shuts down that you're aware of. Your awareness is the only thing that shuts down. Now, your subconscious mind, it has never been asleep, ever, not for 1 second. So once you close your eyes and you're resting, when the TV is on, if you turn it on the movie Friday and you sleep, but you're listening to the movie and you're watching it. You're literally watching the movie. You don't have to. We know that with your five senses, you don't need eyes to hear to see. You don't need eyes to see. That's what I'm trying to say. You can hear if you understand. So when you play a language and it's saying the same thing over and over, it's just like being in the classroom, but it's a lot easier and you learn a lot more because you're not being distracted. You're just hearing the information over
This is
and
why you're
over.
not supposed to sleep with a TV on.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly. And people don't understand how powerful that. And one more thing, as far as the words, what she was saying, words are so powerful. Like I said, there's only one thing more powerful than words, and that's the thought behind it. So
Exactly.
words are so powerful that when they say it in the Bible, when it says that in the beginning, it was let there the word in the beginning was the word, right? Everything came from the word. Why? That's how powerful sounds are. Any sound you make has an effect on the world we live in. In this reality we live in, if you sneeze, you make people look. If you grunt, people look. You say a word, you say something, you're going to get some attention from somewhere. And if nobody even looks, that word echoes off. And it's a frequency. Words have frequency, vibrations, and they change matter. They change the what matters, what we call matter. What matters, it changes everything that matters. Just one word.
Word
One
is a
word.
vibration, and everything in the
Exactly.
universe vibrates.
Why do you
And
think
what
Everything.
it's called
comes,
spelling?
and
It's
you took the words right out of my mouth. I was just about to say that. What comes after the vibration and words is spelling, and that's how you cast spells on people. Please do not text me good morning. Say good day. Say it again.
There's a war on Happy
Say
Sunday. I
good
mean,
day. Do not tell me good morning. I will always say good day back. It's very rare I will say good morning unless I'm in an awkward situation with a bunch of people that I really don't care about and they wouldn't know how to take it if I didn't say good morning back. It's
So
good
it's better
day.
to
Grand
respect
rising,
you want to say good.
whatever. Do not put me in mourning.
Right, right. Start my
Grand
day off in the
Rising.
morning.
Can we please start greeting each other like that? Salutations, Grand Rising.
But you
That is
know what?
so
It
much
is a
Happy
bunch of
cooler.
women. There's
sunrise.
a bunch of women. It is a bunch of women on different groups that I hear well, Facebook and everything that complain about that.
Yeah.
Please don't start with that grand rising and stuff and everything. They don't want to hear grand rising. They want to hear good morning. So morning their ass. We mourn you and your relationship.
Yeah, I just say happy sunrise, and people look at me like I'm crazy. I've been saying it for years, and I think that's my slogan now, happy sunrise. People, when they say good morning, happy sunrise, they start
But
looking at me like,
they say you toxic if you say grand rising.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Pot kettle.
Maybe they toxic.
Exactly. That's stupid as shit.
Yeah, but there's a bunch of them that, I don't know, people got their issues that they can't deal with. They don't want to confront.
People don't want to be doing their shadow work.
It's hard to get us out of what we used to. We don't want to do anything
It
different.
is hard. It is hard. Breaking the generational curse, breaking the norm that the masquerade that people have walked around in, the day-to-day that they have just accepted. It's very difficult to break that because it creates a lot of imposter syndrome when you start questioning your everyday reality, why you do things. Does this actually make you happy? What led you to this? What happened to that dream you had? What happened to that wish you had? What happened to that hobby that might actually turn into something more if you give it a little time and attention? But so many of us never do this because we're never taught to go after our passions like that. We're taught, okay, go to school, get it popular in school, go to college, be popular in
We're
college.
taught to make excuses for everything instead of just
exactly
owning
instead
it.
of owning
And
accountability.
just own the shit. Like some people, they just need to come to the realization. They just need a mirror and acceptance. I am fucked up. I am negative. I am toxic. Being fucked up, is nothing wrong with being fucked up if you realize it. That is a temporary state for those that realize that they are just totally messed up and have a bad view on life. You can change.
Yeah,
And
But
if
what's
you hold
bad
it,
is when you don't realize it and you dodge it. You think you are something you're not.
let me tell you something about that mirror. Nowadays, if you put that mirror in people's face nowadays, they will literally. That's an act of violence. Seriously, don't you know if you put a mirror in their face and said, "Look in this mirror," or I'll blow your damn head off and put the gun up. They'll say, "Boss," they'll tell you, "Boss, you might well go and shoot me because I already know I'm fucked up and I don't want to see it. I'd rather be dead." And that's what they do. They rather choose death, a quick death, than to realize. Because I'm telling you, man, nobody, especially us, we really don't like to look in the mirror. I'm talking about. Only thing I'm always saying is,
Not
look,
at all.
when I bring this to the forefront and I tell you what we're doing, I know it sounds stupid and I know it sounds really bad, but can you at least say, yeah, that's me. I did that. We're doing that. They won't even do that. They're like, well, we ain't got to say it like that. Are you guilty of it or not? God damn, are you guilty or not? It's not going to take rocket
Are
science.
you like those that won't admit? And then you got those that spread bullshit. Like I was having a conversation with my aunt last week, and we was having a similar conversation. I was like, for some reason we talk about wealth and we talk about money, especially in the black community. And I'm like, money is not a problem in the black community. In the black community, we got more money than some small nations. It is a matter of understanding and what to do with that money and how to spend it and how to build generational wealth with that money. Money is not our issue. It's stupidity is our issue.
I thought about that for 2 or 3 hours straight today. And you know what I came up with? I said, our problem is we have an impoverished mind state or mindset.
Exactly, it's the mindset.
So, and check this out. I said, you know what? That I thought people were crazy when they were saying, that poverty is a mindset. They are right. They are right.
Because it's the frequency. It's the thought that you're putting out there. If you're constantly putting out there, I do not have enough. I do not have enough. My bank account is not full enough. You're going to constantly recreate your reality. And that's what people don't want to see when they look at their shadow, that they create their own hell.
And not just that. The poverty mindset that I'm more, you're exactly right, but the one I'm mostly talking about is how we waste more money than anybody, and we look rich. We drive rich. We all that. It ain't got no motherfucking money in the bank. We wear Louis Vuitton purses with $100 in them.
Yeah.
The purse costs $10,000. You got $100 in the Louis. I'm saying, so our mindset, that's a poverty, impoverished mindset. Because no matter how much money you give them, they're going to give it right back so they can look like you. And it's like what the hell is wrong with y'all? So you're going to give me, I'm going to give you all this money. You're going to give it right back just so you can look like me. You know, so we can't get, you can't beat.
We were sitting there talking at the table, and me and MD Red and some old family men were sitting there talking the other day, and we were talking about with Trump when he come back and everything. And it was like, would slavery come back? We don't know. They were saying if slavery came back, oh no, we'd be standing up and fighting. I was like, no, we wouldn't. All they got to do is give us some Gucci chains, and we'd voluntarily put them on there. And a Gucci plushed out boat, shit, we'd be chaining our damn selves up running, jumping on that boat. Oh man, you see that boat they got for us? They got a Gucci boat, and the seats is Versace. Jump on that. My chain bigger than yours. Look how big that chain is. Oh, and we got to chop that cotton. Look at my hole. my hole. I got Balenciagas that I can chop cotton in.
Hey, man.
Boss, what do I sign up there? No, we wouldn't. We wouldn't do a damn thing.
That's so sad.
Craziness that we are. But the thing, when I was talking with her, and I was like, we need to learn about Bitcoin and other things that's going on before, it's too late.
Yeah.
And she said, well, from what I read, Bitcoin is going down. Which I don't know why people have these type of conversations with me, of all people. Because I immediately paused and I said, huh? What did you read? Please tell me, what did you read? Because everything, I can quote you CNBC, I can quote you Squawk Box, I can go on Google, I can quote you YouTube videos, USA Today, even the U.S. government points to Bitcoin, which contradicts what you said. So I had to tell her, you hadn't read a damn thing, but you finna spread bullshit. Mm-hmm. And that's what we do. We don't know, we don't research it, but we would turn around there and push bullshit as if it's the truth. And then turn around and argue somebody down that has done the research. Somebody trying to give you some knowledge. I'm going to argue you down based off something I pulled out my ass. But this is what we do. That's why I stopped arguing with people. I used to get into, back in the days when I used to try to spread knowledge to the world and everything, and I would go through and do all these all this research, and I would try to come up with all these data points and sources, and then only to get into an argument with somebody to just pulling shit out of their ass. And then the thing that I really love is when they tell me, when they start quoting stuff, I'm like, well, where did you find that at? Give me your resources. Well, go do your research. No. I'm bringing you my research. Share what research you done. So you want me to go prove my damn self wrong for you. I don't do it anymore.
My friend Ali, have you heard the phrase, arguing with the fool will only prove that there are two?
Yep.
I like the way
Some arguments do not need to be made, my friend, because this actually leads in very well to what our lovely moderator put in. Monica says, yep, because most people are at war within themselves, and oftentimes seeing it for what it is a lot harder to process, so therefore people avoid dealing with it. Those compulsorily reactions to just immediately combat, defend, argue comes from a lot of people. What you are presenting so often is something they do not like in themselves, something that they do not like, that they are suppressing and hiding in themselves, and they immediately come and attack it because you're pointing it out to them. And as someone who has gone through her shadow work to process deep emotional trauma, and on the other side of it, it is very hard to go back and see those situations and scenarios where you were that vulnerable and you were that hurt. But understanding and processing and healing from that, I am one of the at the happiest places I have ever been, and energetically in the highest vibration I have ever been, being able to see and overcome a lot more of the emotional reactions that I would have had with this wound still festering, because that's what it is. Old trauma, negative reactions, identities, and things about ourselves that we have denied, suppressed, or straight up rejected. They are festering wounds, and they will continue to pestulate until they are seen, cleansed, and healed over. And that is going to be a painful situation. And it is not easy. And many people don't even know where to start. But that is like the whole point of what we are individually and collectively doing, trying to show people with our own lights, our own stories and passions, what it's like to live in your authenticity, to heal from hurt and trauma that has tried to shape you into something that you are not. And that is what I love about you guys and our lives, is that we can be a change that we needed when we were younger.
But you know, it's funny you bring that up, Vanna, real quick, because I done a Toastmaster speech. Was it Monday? I had a speech on, and I was speaking about social media presence. And one of the things that I brought up in that speech is people always talk about how negative that social media is, and oh, I don't get on social media because they're negative. Oh, it's too much of this on social media. But like I pointed out to them, social media is a mirror of you. If you're getting a bunch of negative stuff, and if you're getting a bunch of politics, and if you're getting a bunch of drama and stuff on social media, because social media, all it is an algorithm. I have pronounced that. The algorithm. I'm struggling today. Okay. And basically, it's going by your likes and what you click. So if you always clicking drama, liking drama, searching for drama, it's going to show you drama, and that's what you're going to get on your page. So if you
real. Like, I don't know about y'all, but my Instagram is artists, herbs, spirituality, and reptiles. That's what my Instagram is.
I don't get the drama that people get. I don't get drama on X. I don't get drama on TikTok. I don't get drama on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, you name it, Discord.
Get 1,000 crypto videos.
I don't get it. All I get is what I put in the knowledge. So if you're one of those people that's saying, well, I got to get out of this because they just too negative, it's too much drama. No, you are. You are what you search.
And drop a bomb for them negative ass folks too.
Well, the people I search, the people
we're gonna drop a bomb for them. We're gonna drop a bomb on these negative people.
Blow your ass up.
Hey, the people on my timeline, they disappearing. They getting kidnapped. The people I'm following getting kidnapped, Red.
Damn, that ain't good.
You killing them?
Got the people going after the
giant got kidnapped.
Your ass don't want to get kidnapped. Don't follow Tim.
No, the last person I was following got kidnapped. He just got kidnapped, I think, some days ago. Dr. Malachi York. All the people I'm following getting snatched up.
What happened to Malachi York?
They locked him up now too. Man, they snatched him
out. He in jail?
Following. Yeah.
Oh, what he in jail for?
Oh man, son, you know how they do when you become a threat, you know.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Your ass.
Them fabricated charges. We got something to do with women or children or something. They're gonna always hit you. Believe,
you cannot. I don't know if we brought this up here or we brought it up on the radio, but you cannot be in certain leadership positions and mess with women and live that same life. Actually, Shu said that he's been in jail since early 2000. You gotta be cautious. He had.
Yeah.
I mean, because that's the same thing with what's her name, Fannie Willis.
Mm-hmm. Oh man.
We didn't discuss that last week, but you are a DA trying to bring down a former president and possibly re-elected president of the United States, and you're screwing contractor, co-worker, or whatever the hell it is. And then the fact of you didn't have to testify, but you, as an attorney, y'all gonna volunteer to get up there. You mess with powerful people and talk. You don't. What's the first thing? You don't say shit that you don't have to say. And then you got an attitude and think it's cute. We'll see how that go a few months from now, 6 months ago, when they humble your ass.
She literally took the documents that they gave her, and the lawyers was right there. They was trying to work it out to where she don't have to testify. She took the papers, threw them on the desk, rolled her eyes, smirked, made the little smirk, and sassed on up to the stand, and did her little thing. How they do, and talk stuff. And you know how when them women get mad. I'm just gonna say it. How them black women get mad, they
I was
start
just
pinching
finna
the
say
air.
that. I was just finna say that in Duck. When them black women
Yeah.
think that's powerful.
Yeah.
Get out of the way. That is not
pinching the air and shit.
powerful.
I understand.
No.
You one of the head people in Atlanta in law. And you up there acting ghetto, pinching the air and talking about. I told you that already. When was getting smart and saying what you're not gonna do. Oh man, that's a bad look. And that woman, she might not only did she end her career, she might be the one going to jail now.
She's going to jail. Trump get in there. She's going to jail. And then two, they were talking about how they use their corporate cards for birthdays and trips and different stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Man, she got tens and tens and tens and tens and tens of thousands of dollars that's unaccounted for. She says she got a safe of the house that she keep a whole lot of stacks and thousands in. And it was like, so it's just normal for you to keep money just in safe, just all those thousands. Oh yeah, my dad, he had 3 safes.
Tell anybody that.
Yeah, my daddy had 3 safes.
Oh yeah, she going to jail. I'm not an attorney, and I know better than that. I wouldn't say shit about where I'm putting my money at. First, I've illegally used a corporate card, government card, whatever it is, and then I'm gonna tell them where I got my money at. Well, how much? And you got tens of thousands. Did you pay taxes on that? That opens up an investigation with the IRS.
Evasion.
And everywhere they went, they spent cash only. Now what?
Well, wait a minute. Who was their brother? Why? Damn it, was he an Atlanta mayor? One of them that went to jail for that. He claimed he spent all his money in the casinos. I think he might have been a former Atlanta mayor.
I remember that.
I can't think of his name.
That.
But they locked his ass up for that too.
Know if he, yeah.
It's a lot of people that say all they do is spend cash money.
From Atlanta, but I remember.
But a lot of them, Kwame, a lot of them went to jail for that. Yeah.
Yeah. Nowadays, if you only spending cash money, you must be up to something because they made it now to where it's hard to spend cash. So who goes somewhere? Everywhere I'm going with cash. I'm only spending cash. That's what throws that whole thing off because they make it to where some places don't even take cash. So why would you only have cash and you are who you are?
I should come to Atlanta because if you traveling through Atlanta, they were saying that Atlanta has an agreement with Fulton, Riverdale Police, Fulton County. They have a contract with the DEA, and basically it's a fundraiser for them. So what they were saying was, what Atlanta will do is you go past security and you go to the airport, and especially to the flight to LA. And what Atlanta was doing, Fulton County and all that, and John Hopkins, I think was the was the city, whatever. They got a police dog. Well, you sitting up there waiting to catch your flight. Well, before the flight they come up there with the dog and they want to do a search and seizure to see how much money you got on you. And basically, if you got a large sum, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, they want you to prove that that's your money and not drug money. Now, how the hell do you prove that? You trying to pull a bank statement up? So when you can't prove it, they'll seize that money from you, especially like somewhere around $2,000, $3,000. They'll seize that money from you. Now, according to the law, you can get the money back. But if you live in LA, you got to fly back to Atlanta. You got to get an attorney and you got to fight for it, which sometimes just to try to get the money back is going to cost you more than what they seized from you.
Cost you more.
So a lot of times, exactly. So a lot of times
that's
you
why
just
they
go ahead
do
and just abandon that money. And that's what they do to you. So it ain't, it's not good to even do cash because if you don't get robbed on the street, the police and law enforcement is going to rob you.
Don't take that shit.
Yeah.
They gonna get you. They pull you
basically
over.
a shakedown.
No, I got pulled over in so when I lived in Atlanta, I got pulled over on the road in South Carolina. Never forget, got pulled over, man, buddy, rent a car. And that's the first thing he want to know. Y'all got money on you? I'm like,
nope.
Man, I got $10. I got $10. No, I'm talking big money. What about your boy? He got money on? Well, shit, if he do, he ain't sharing with me. You know, man, they searched the car and he wanted that money. And the thing I kept asking, I'm like, you have a drug dog right there. Why don't you just run the dog around the car? No, I want that money.
Yeah.
I want to make sure you ain't got that money on you. Because if you do, we're finna get that. You know what I'm saying? People don't realize you get robbed by the police, you start coming with a lot of money. And that's the thing I hated, you know, when you go to Cuba.
Hey, you know,
you got to travel with cash.
Damn.
You notice they changed it when they pull you over now? They used to just say, you don't mind if I check you got any weapons or drugs on you. That ain't what they say now. They say you got any weapons, drugs, or large amounts of money, large sums of money.
Oh, yeah. A lot. Yeah, they want to know. Some say they got scanners where they can tell if you got it. Yeah, they want that money.
Yeah.
So, yeah, do not be traveling with large if you can help it. Don't travel with more than a couple of $100 on you. And hell, they might take that.
Yeah. You ain't got no job. What you doing $100?
Even when you got a job. You know, people don't believe these things really happen in the United States. I remember we were traveling, going to Texas years ago. And I was actually riding with Narsha at the time. She got pulled over for speeding. Remember, she got a speeding ticket. Well, she was speeding that time, but I think a state trooper pulled us over. She got a ticket. And then we didn't get 5 miles down the road. And at this point, she's going under the speed limit. And a state trooper, a sheriff pulls us over. He aimed this way. He seen a car, and I think we had it was a rental car at that time when, I don't know, Gwinnett pulled somebody's tags on it. He whips around when he seen them Georgia tags, pulls us over, and he pulls around the back or whatever. And so, you know, of course I had a weapon in the car. That's just the way I roll. And so, you know, I'm looking because, you know, I'm not one of these I don't believe in being a victim. I don't believe in victimization. So, you know, I'm looking like, no, it ain't gonna be no sad story here. I'm like, man, I hope I don't. You know, I don't condone dying, but I'm looking like, I hope I don't have to go to jail for the rest of my life or die here right here over a damn speeding ticket. Because if you start that bullshit, I'm not going to jail. That's all I'm gonna say on that deal. And so, you know, they're talking. So then he comes around to me, which I'm not driving. I'm asleep. And kid you not, he say, I like you. He's like, where you headed? Texas. Which now I'm like, why the fuck does that matter?
Exactly.
How long you gonna be there? Why, you got friends or something there? I'm like, dude, don't play me. I know the game. You done already asked the damn question. You know damn well where we going or whatever. So then he asked me, do you have a job? So I say, yeah, I'm kidding you not, no lie. I was like, yeah, I got a job. And I told him what I worked and what I did. And I kid you not, he looked me in my eye and say, how you get that job?
Hell no.
At this point, we're no longer in my mind. I'm an enemy. I'm a soldier behind enemy lines at this point.
Yeah.
Because now it's a threat. You're not taking me to jail. I already know where this is finna go. You're no longer an officer, a peace officer. You are an enemy and a threat to my life at this point. And I'm sitting here like, oh well, I hope this ends. So at this point, I didn't say no more. I just stopped talking. I'm not going to talk. I'm not going to provoke. I'm not going to provoke the situation. That's the thing we got to understand. You are a soldier behind enemy lines. So don't get to popping all off. Dude, you at war at this point. Calm down, chill. Don't let your emotions get the best of you. But it's like, okay, the next step is I'm going to have to defend myself. We got to get out this car. It's going to cost me my life. But fuck it.
Actually get out the car.
Oh, it's going to cost me my life, but this is how good people get caught in bad situations. I understand it. You know, person is just minding their business, and ain't trying to mean no harm to nobody, get caught. So that's why I don't really buy into a lot of times when the media play a little stuff, play stuff up. Now, had that situation went wrong, of course, they would have found the worst damn picture they could have found.
45 years ago.
Man, they had a high school picture. Oh, he was a thug. You know, this little thug that was running around. You know, back in 3rd grade, he made an F. And everything, and that's where the media would have played. And look at who he run with.
Yeah, they brought up all anything you did that brought that shit up like it was current.
But thank God the situation, he went about his business and we didn't have to go to war.
Yeah, because he's seen them out of
But we got with time running. But it's funny thing that I say about us. We do a lot of complaining, and I don't advocate violence at all. No, we should be in a peaceful world. But how is it the immigrants are walking with no fear in New York, actually whooping police's ass and not
whooping
getting a
police
bun?
ass? They whooping
ass and
no
not getting a bun
bun
and walking.
Just walk out.
We can't even walk the street.
We over there talking about complaining about the police. Shit, when they got a problem with the police, they solve that problem and walk out.
Yeah. I see what they doing. What they doing is what we always been questioning. Like, damn, why we just stand around? They don't just stand around. If two police beat up,
they didn't have no camera. They didn't have no camera out saying that's messed up what they doing. They had hands,
they
fists, and
started
feet.
grabbing, get up off of them.
They squared up.
Yeah, they had hands, fists, and feet.
Stuff, everything.
They whooped ass.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So and I saw that, man, I really, I just shook my head like, man, they really, when you think about it, basically, they ain't gonna be able to do nothing with them anyway. If that's how they rocking, they ain't gonna be able to do nothing with them immigrants over
here. Hell no.
Nothing.
What the fuck? They ain't gonna pull up on them.
How they do us? Them immigrants came over here like, look, y'all won't do no other race in America like that but them black people. So we letting y'all know why we over here. We ain't like them black folks neither. We will whoop y'all, police or not. We whooping that ass. Jump on, beat mine in front of me. They letting them know. We ain't the black people in America. We black people in whatever, everywhere else. And y'all know in them other countries, we don't play that shit. Just these cowards over here. And yeah, the black people in America, the black men specifically in America, in case any of y'all watching, black men, y'all cowards. Black men in America, you cowards. You kill us and then run and throw the damn gun when the police come. Them folks, them immigrants ain't gonna do this shit. They're gonna wait on backup to come and unload on their ass too. You better believe it. Wait around. It's 2024. We're just getting started.
Our very own local Charleston White.
This motherfucker right here, tough boy.
You gonna need security like Charleston White, boy. You keep on.
I don't go nowhere. I already know.
Hey, I love that shit.
No.
He said, we're just getting started.
We're just getting started. Guarantee you. Nah, man.
The
immigrants though, man. This man, sure hell.
Yeah. Well, time flies when you're having fun, gentlemen.
We actually, who's on our radio? Who is on our radio show tonight, Shu? The WDJY 99.1.
Keisha. Dr. Keisha Owens.
Oh, Dr. Keisha Owens. My memory is so short as I get older. It could be the wine. How can we all just get along in this world? Bitcoin adoption. Maybe at the Bitcoin halving, April 17th. If you don't know what the Bitcoin halving is by now, you're lost. But it's not too late. Go do some research. Bitcoin halving. Look that up. Ethereum. Why do they call Ethereum ether?
Ether is like a gas, right?
That's a whole other conversation.
A lot of them refer to Ethereum as ether.
That's a whole nother conversation.
So many conversations after five.
Not gas. I think you're thinking ethanol, but ether is like space, the space between realms itself. It is magic. It is power. It is.
What did a search thing is called? What did they? Oh, I'm thinking turpentine. I don't know why I thought that.
Yes, Akashic Records. I am such a fucking spiritual dork for the Akashic Records. I am not even joking.
What you think? What in your opinion? what is just basically what is the Akashic
The Akashic records is like the say like there was a scroll that took place everything that has ever happened in time, everything that is currently happening, and everything that is ever going to happen across the entire spanses of the multiversal timelines and the realms of the universes that we live on top of.
Okay.
That is what the Akashic records. It is everything that has ever occurred before us, everything that is occurring currently, and everything that is will occur after us. It is DNA. It is everything that we are.
Okay, that's why I asked you, because I was going to say, did you know that the Akashic records are in all DNA of all the original people of this planet?
Exactly, and this is what I mean when I say like every single person has access to that universal knowledge, what I call the universal Wi-Fi.
But
every person has access to it.
Only the people with souls, though. People with souls don't have that access. They don't have that. They don't have that DNA. That DNA, you can't have that God DNA and not have a soul. See what I'm saying? Everybody that's here does not have a soul. You look at some people like, how could you do something so gruesome and this and that? And they sitting there like, oh well, let me out, do it again. Those people, they just don't, and there's nothing you can do to change them. They just don't have a soul. Everybody here doesn't. But the ones that do, they're the original people of this planet anyway. And I know that for a fact. And you can look it up. And everything is in their DNA. Everything that's ever existed, from the first word ever said into existence until everything that's ever happened is in their DNA, and they can actually recall it. That's why people do all form of what do you call it? She knows what I'm talking about. When those stuff they do, that enchanting stuff. I don't get into this stuff. You can actually access those records by doing certain things. Meditation.
Oh yeah, the affirmations, the astral projections.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways to activate it. Those records, but you can't do it by accident. You know what I'm saying? Now accidents do happen. Like you may fall, off a flight or something and bust your head flat on the concrete, and you have access.
That's why we got the James Webb telescope to go back and look at the beginning. A Big Bang, and then show us pictures of what's happening and discovering.
Well, I don't believe that I just look at it like this. I believe that there's only two things in existence: a creator and its creation. Now, with that being said, its creation, it only has one creation. So, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, the way Timothy Woodard thinks. I think that all of us, it don't matter who you are, what race you come from. I think that all of us in some way are just the same, that one creation. We're all that one creation. And why do I say that? Because we all look the same, just different colors, different hair strands, but we all look the same, 5 fingers, 5 toes, 10 fingers, 10 toes, 2 eyes, all that. But don't think about it. We have one thing that's different in all humans besides that, and that's our perception. That's it. How we perceive the world. That's what determines.
We ain't got time. We ain't got time to go into it now. But when you go into the way they said we could be marked, because one theory of it was that when the Anak came down, the Anak was of different colors, and when they came down, the Anak gods marked each one of us as they people said. Well, you would know that. Like me, you would know that, hey, I'm his God. I created him. He's marked by my color and in my image and marked by me. So the Anak marked their people. And that's according to Billy Carson.
Really, really quick. This is how they marked us, though. I think I heard him talk about this before too, but this is how they marked us. They put the God gene inside of us to where we have to work. We want to worship something. We have a need to worship something. That's, at first it wasn't nothing to worship. We were connected. We're disconnected with the worship. So that's what they put in us. And a quick thing about the color, that's the colors that they came down. That's our original color. That's why our children, the original people, have these green spots.
The second thing that I heard too was when you go to the Bible talks about it, but then Billy Carson talks about it as well. The tunnel about what was it? Not the tunnel of Babel. What was it? The tunnel of Babel or whatever? Where basically where we came together and we were building a ladder to the heavens. And he
The
looked and
Tower
it's
of
like,
Babel. Yeah.
Tower of Babel. That's what it is.
Mhm.
The Tower of Babel. Where it's like, what are they doing? They're gonna, you know. So basically, we were building and getting ready to go up there to the gods, of course, is from what we've seen. So it's like, these people are crazy and they serious. We can't have this. Scramble them up, mix them up, change their language up and everything, and keep them confused. That way, they will never try to come up there to the heavens again. Because you know, when you go through the Bible and other things, other records, not just even biblically, when they say, "Oh,
Mhm.
when all men are on one accord, there is nothing," and men do include women. There is nothing they cannot achieve. And
Yeah.
we've just never been on one accord since I've been living.
It probably never will be.
I don't think we will. It's not meant to be on one
Uh,
accord. Too powerful. Could you
if it
imagine
was before,
how many billions of minds? If you had a billion of minds, that would change the rhythm and the harmony of the earth. If you could have the billions of people, actually, there's been
wait,
experiments done on that,
Ali, we already have changed the rhythm of the earth. The earth's
but not
we have,
enough.
frequency itself has risen. For the past few centuries, the earth has been vibrating at a frequency of 7.8. And in like, I believe it was early February, there was a massive timeline shift, massive pulses in the Schumann resonance. Thank you, Shu, on it right before I said it. Massive pulses on the Schumann resonance, which is the heartbeat of the earth, the heartbeat that we all feel. The earth has raised its frequency from a 7.8 to an 8.0. We are literally raising
Interesting.
our frequency because more people are coming online to their spirituality, to their gifts, to these inclinations, to our intuition that has always been there. It is more coming into reality, and we are actively raising the vibration of the earth. If people are always
facts.
saying that, like, it's never going to happen, it's never going to happen, then it never will happen. It takes some people that are absolutely crazy to say, I want to see a world where there is no war. I want to raise my child where they don't have to be afraid, where differences are celebrated instead of ostracized. That is what I've said for years.
So,
I want to
But even
create
the
an
gods, though, we say that, but even the gods, though, warred.
yeah,
Actually, we
yeah.
learned war
because they
from
had
them.
ego.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now, that good book and all this stuff that everybody talk about, why do they always leave that part out? They'll bring up everything is and that what it says clearly. There's a time for war and a
War,
time
yeah.
for peace.
Actually, there's a whole book of wars that you
So
don't have in the Bible. There's a whole book from it.
you can't have peace without war, though. Just for the records,
But
you can't
it, but
have
it
peace
is a
without war.
book of war. And when you read the
Now,
Bible, it actually calls out the book of war.
man, check this out.
Mm.
Somebody said that if it was perfect or whatever, nothing is perfect. Anything that's perfect is half good and half what they call bad. That's perfect. But we ain't even on that yet. But whoever said on here on the panel that said that if it was that good back then, it'll probably never be that way again. Everything that's been done before will happen again. That's just the full. That's the 180. That's that
That's a
180. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
out of
360.
360, we ain't going back. We 180 in this thing.
You're going halfway. You
Well, now
half-assing
see
it.
when yeah, no. See, when people see our work, we don't even know what the fuck we be saying sometimes. We say he did a 360 in life. Oh, he went all the way around back to where he started, back to smoking crack again. No, he did a 180. He did the opposite end of where he was. So that's what people that's watching right now, stop doing a 360 in your life and wonder why you ain't getting nowhere. Go look it up what a 360 is. You're going back to the same spot you started from. Dummy. I'm just kidding. Y'all ain't dumb. I'm just kidding. I was like, but anyway, yeah, it's 180. But anyway, that's it, man.
Anyway, we got to pick this up again next week. This hour always go by so fast. You know, we got so much information to try to get out within this hour. Please go over right now. Check us out on WDJY 99.1. The Dr. Keisha Owens, as you hear me really blast student learning and the
School
education
system
system,
and their parents.
just the whole system and the parents. Yeah, I went off on them as I always do. Check us out. We'll be here next Wednesday. Check out our new program that we got coming. Lifestyle 925, where we're talking nothing but business, tips and techniques of how to survive your 9 to 5. Strictly. The setup,
Just
we
how to
talking
navigate
everything
the
from the
job.
bad day, from the setups to how to get a 9 to 5, to what to expect doing that 9 to 5. And it's going to be awesome. This is exclusive content for Twitter, for X, not Twitter, for X. Of course, you'll be able to find it on YouTube. So if you hadn't joined us yet, join us at 9 to 5. And that is 9, the number 9, lifestyle, the number 9, the number 2, and the number 5. Lifestyle 9, number 2, 5 on X. As we start to bring that exclusive content to you, we got you 360 degrees. We got you in lifestyle 9 to 5, and we got you after 5. There ain't no other podcast doing that like we doing it. MD Red, you got a black person for us?
Yes, sir. So we're gonna shout out to Arkansas today. We're gonna big up Dr. Minnie Jocelyn Elders. She's from Sael, Arkansas. She's this woman right here was the first black woman attorney general appointed by Bill Clinton in 93 or 92. And she ran from 92 to 93. She won the Black Glamour Award. She's a pediatrician, man. One of the first to do it. So, man, definitely go check her out. If you're from Arkansas, man, that's a big up for our state. Dr. Minnie Jocelyn Elders.
Big up to Minnie Jocelyn Elders, representing Arkansas, the original A state. And we'll catch you next week. Check us out on the radio.